Everyone has a unique state of calmness, a personal sanctuary where their mind and body align perfectly. This state of calmness and intensity is where they perform at their absolute best, achieving feats that seem almost effortless. But how do you find yours? How do you discover that perfect balance that allows you to excel? This is the story of Leo, an artist searching for his optimal zone, the mental state that lets him thrive and create his best work. Leo loved his art, but often found himself overwhelmed, caught between bursts of creative energy and long stretches of exhaustion. His studio was a reflection of his mind, cluttered and chaotic. On some days he was too intense, pushing himself to the brink of burnout, while on others he lacked focus, unable to channel his creativity effectively. He couldn't seem to find the balance that would let him do his best work. The frustration was palpable, and it was affecting his passion for art. Determined to find his optimal zone, Leo began experimenting with different environments and routines, hoping to discover what worked best for him. He tried working in total silence, thinking it would help him concentrate, only to feel restless and disconnected from his creative flow. He tried loud music, hoping the energy would inspire him, but found it too distracting, pulling his focus away from his work. Eventually, he discovered that a gentle rhythm of soft jazz created the right blend of calm and intensity, allowing him to focus fully without feeling overwhelmed. The music became a soothing backdrop to his creativity. As Leo continued practicing, he noticed his focus improving. The more he worked within this environment, the more natural it felt. He felt calmer, more centered, and completely absorbed in his work. This newfound balance was transforming his creative process. This was his zone, a state of focus and intensity that let him bring his best ideas to life. In this state, his creativity flowed effortlessly, and his work reflected his true potential. Here, time seemed to disappear, and creativity flowed effortlessly. Hours would pass in what felt like minutes, and the quality of his work improved significantly. With practice, Leo learned how to get back into his zone each time he worked. He developed a routine that helped him transition smoothly into this optimal state. He set up his space, played his jazz, and used breathing exercises to calm his mind. These rituals became essential parts of his creative process. Now, he could tap into his optimal state of performance whenever he needed it, knowing what conditions brought out his best. This consistency allowed him to tackle even the most challenging projects with confidence. Like Leo, everyone has their own unique balance of calmness and intensity. It's a personal journey to discover what works best for you. Finding your zone means understanding the conditions that bring out your best. It requires self-reflection, experimentation, and patience. Once you know your zone, you can perform at your absolute peak, no matter the challenge. Embrace the journey and let your unique balance guide you to optimal performance.